लंबे टाइम के लिए सोच रहे हैं. Those who are thinking about almost a year and a half ahead in time. Okay. So if you're watching me on YouTube, you're watching me on app, you can say a quick hi guys. All right. So that we can discuss also. We can keep it interactive. But if you're watching me after the session is over, it doesn't matter. Let me quickly tell you, we would have multiple sessions targeting vocab. So if you are a student who is thinking about CAT next year, then this session is going to be super useful, of course, right? And I can see Saurabh and Raj on app. Welcome guys, welcome. So let's move on. Okay, so this session is primarily for those who are targeting CAT 2022. But if you're targeting 21, then also, of course, it can be useful, right? Shivani, good evening. Udit, good evening. So I think naturally CAT is on your mind. You're targeting CAT next year, maybe you're targeting CAT this year, 2021. Vocab is going to bother you, of course, right? Vocab to bother karega hi karega. So let's begin. Okay, let me help you with some of the points. And now remember, guys, this vocab session is not one only. There would be multiple sessions. It's going to be a series. So you have to target. You have to attend all those sessions. Sumant, if you're targeting 21, no problem. You're most welcome here. Okay. याद रखना आपको मल्टीपल सेशंस करने हैं. एक सेशन में सब कुछ नहीं होने वाला. ओके. So don't think one session is enough. You have to come back. है ना? We would plan a number of sessions one after another और आपको सारे अटेंड करने हैं. ठीक है? All right. So let's begin. Before I move on, my name is Krishnendu Dutta, KD in short. You can follow me on the Gradeup app also. You can download and follow me there as well. And you should have the app because we run so many small series there where we target specific topics. You should not miss them. If you're targeting CAT, make sure you download the app and you have it with you on your phone or tab or wherever you keep it, right? Okay, guys, so let's move on. But before I move on, very clearly, I need to tell you something. If you are not aware of what we offer as CAT 2021 Gradeup offer, then let me tell you that we are offering the full course, which has more than 300 live interactive sessions, 80 plus mocks, 200 plus PDFs and 7,000 plus practice questions, including GDWAT and PI preparation, revision workshops, वगैरह. All of this, which actually is 18-month subscription on Gradeup Super. That's a subscription you have to buy. It would be valid till March 2022, and the installment is starting at this unbelievable price, merely 7,399. So it's the best possible course at the best possible price. If you have more queries, you can call at these numbers for counseling, but I think you get the point, correct? So make sure you do not remain far behind. Gradeup Super subscription actually gives you complete access to all the CAT papers and ZAT and IFT and SNAP and NMAT and TIS. कोई exam नहीं छूटता, सारे के सारे हम cover कर देते हैं, right? So don't forget, call up at these numbers and make sure you become a student here so that you can get all the benefits. Okay, let me see who is present on the YT channel. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel so far, I think this is high time you subscribed. Okay. All right, moving on. These are some of our achievers, of course. And let me see who is present. Okay, I can see Pinky, Roshan, and Akshit. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good to see you. It's always good to see you, of course. Right. These are some of our achievers who have cracked the paper. I want your picks here this year by the end of it. And if you're targeting CAT 2022, then your picture should be here next year. But make sure you are here. Okay. Vanshita. Good evening, Vanshita. Now, if you ask who are we, why do we claim that we provide the best possible teaching here? Because we are a bunch of people who have cracked these exams. We teach because we have cracked these exams. We have cracked the respective sections without a doubt. So you can look at the percentiles that faculty members here have and you get the idea. Okay. We write the exams every year and very clearly we perform exceedingly well and then we teach. तो हम पहले वो एग्जाम क्रैक करते हैं फिर सिखाते हैं. सिर्फ ज्ञान बांटना is not the idea. Okay. You can look at the percentiles. Most of us are multiple 100 percentilers also. Correct? Alright, moving on. If you still have queries, guys, you can call up and make sure you subscribe to our channel as well and leave a like if you're watching us on YouTube. Okay? Now, let me start with frequently asked questions by CAT aspirants. ये question मैं हमेशा सुनता हूँ. Almost all the CAT aspirants except a few end up asking this question. What is the question? The question is CAT में तो vocab के questions नहीं आते, तो क्यों bother करें? CAT does not ask vocab questions. Why should I bother about it? Students tell me my senior has told me not to waste time on vocab. I will not do it. You ask, did your senior not work on vocab at all? Or was he already good because he had been working on it for a long time, or she had been good at it? No answer. It's like saying, remember guys, it's like saying, I want to be a cricketer, but I will not waste time on net practice. Why would I do that? Time waste है. सीधा मैच खेलते हैं ना, 2020 international matches. Why bother about how to bowl, how to bat, how to field? क्यों time waste करें? सीधा मैच खेलते हैं, right? तो coaches की कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है. Let's straight away go to the matches. क्योंकि it's like saying that I want to be a good boxer, then why do I have to run? Because boxing में running थोड़ी होती है. It's not directly applicable, but it has direct application. Correct? Running तो नहीं आती, but without running you can't be a good boxer. That's the problem. So you have to bother, especially if you're targeting CAT next year, then you have to bother double because you have more time. And the chances are very high that आप नहीं करोगे. You will not bother about it. That's the biggest problem. Tanu Singh, good evening, Tanu. Welcome, guys. Right? So ये याद रखना, if you have this mindset that why bother about vocab, you would be in trouble. Now remember, you would not write only CAT. That's another problem. आपको ZAT भी लिखना है. You have to write IFT, you have to write NMAT, you have to write SNAP, you have to write STISNET and other exams. और वो सारे vocab heavy exams हैं. Correct? Ritika, good evening. Deepshika, Rishabh, Shantanu, everyone, welcome. That's the trouble. तो आप सिर्फ एक एग्जाम नहीं टारगेट कर रहे, and every exam's base is same. That is vocab, right? So make sure that you do not tell me the second thing that a lot of students tell me. Vocab is hard to do and very time taking. But so is life. Do we stop living therefore? Life is very hard and it's very time taking. पूरी जिंदगी जीने में पूरी जिंदगी निकल जाती है. But do we stop living? We don't. Vocab is hard, yes, and that is why most of the students will not do it. And that is where your competitive advantage is. Just imagine, don't forget the point, guys, that no MBA exam gives you extra marks for difficult questions and easy questions or vocab question or RC question. The marks are same. Which means if I'm good at vocab and you are not, I can do vocab questions faster with more accuracy and I'll beat you every single time. You cannot beat me. And I would also be additionally better in RC, better in parajumble, better in parasummary, better in out of context questions. फिर क्या करोगे? How will you beat me? So it's better to start working on vocab, and it has other applications also. मैं वो छोड़ रहा हूँ, of course, उसकी बात ही नहीं कर रहा. दो basic related stuff for CAT. तो vocab boring है, yes. Hard है, yes. Time taking है, yes. But worth it. Because not many people have very strong vocab. So this is a foundational course. आपको मैं बिल्कुल basic चीजें बताऊंगा and बहुत कम बताऊंगा अभी, so that you can start working on it. You start working on it and then you can join me, of course, tomorrow or whenever the next session is. Okay? शुरू कहाँ से करें? Number one rule. Start with a target. My suggestion is you can easily download 333 high frequency word list, and this is a good point to start. हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी वर्ड लिस्ट बहुत सारे अवेलेबल हैं इंटरनेट पे, कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है. जस्ट टाइप हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी 33 हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी वर्ड लिस्ट PDF, आपको मिल जाएगा. Your first target should be that 333 high frequency words. These are must know words. आपको आने ही चाहिए. It's a good starting point. I'll talk about books, apps वगैरह वगैरह also, but not today. अभी बताऊंगा मैं आपको बहुत सारी चीजें. But it's a good starting point. So I'll discuss how to read newspapers, how to work on vocab in the newspaper, how to read books and work on the vocab. सारी चीजें बताऊंगा डिटेल में. Don't worry. But let's start slow. Set the target. The target is 333 high frequency word list. This should take you around 2 months to finish. अगर आप आराम से करते हो तो. So if you're a CAT 2022 aspirant, 2 महीना दे सकते हो. If you're targeting CAT 21, then you give yourself a month or maybe even less, because you don't have that kind of time, honestly. तो target setting हो गई. हमें ये करना ही करना है. Now start doing the second thing. Okay. Now this is very important. Okay, listen to me very carefully. Just stay with me for 2 minutes. A lot of students try to do vocab. In 95% cases, students give up after 2 weeks, max 2 weeks. Why? Because A, they are impatient. They want quick results. I read Usain Bolt's statement recently. He says, I work 8 to 10 hours per day, all 4 years, every single day, and then I run for 9.58 seconds or 9.8 seconds in a 100 meters race. And people think that I run for only 9.58 seconds. I don't run for 9.58 seconds. I have been running for last 20 years. You only see that part. The actual running has been going on for last 20 years. 10 hours per day, I work hard. They achieve results because they spend time with their goal, their action. We don't do that. That's the biggest problem. You ask anybody how to make strong vocab strong, do A, B, C, D, E. Students will not do that. Nobody will do that, and they'll come back and say, my vocab is not strong. What to do? People are looking for magic. It's not going to happen. You have to spend time with it. As I have this small imaginary game, मैं ये अपने students को बहुत सिखाता हूँ, and it's very very useful. I always tell my students to become this typical Indian uncle or auntie. Okay, no offense to them. It's just a mental trick. आपको क्या करना है? You have to become that typical nosy Indian uncle or Indian auntie about a word. Just imagine, थोड़ा बैठ के imagine करो कि बड़ा मजा आएगा. Just imagine that you have met a new word and you are this typical Indian auntie or uncle and you are doing sort of interview of the word. जैसे हमारे फ्रेंड्स होते हैं ना, घर पे आते हैं कभी कभी, तो एक हम फ्रेंड को लेके आए, वो एक वर्ड है, just imagine, and the word is sitting on a sofa and a typical Indian auntie uncle, they are talking to the word. Okay, what is the first question? What's your name, beta? अच्छा ये नाम है, क्या मतलब इस नाम का? What is the meaning of your name? Okay, so how many brothers and sisters? What do your parents do? Are you married? Are you not married? Why are you not married? Yeah, got kids? No, why not? Acha, you have kids? How many? Only one. Why one? Why not 3? Why not 2? You work? Acha, in software? Why in software? Acha, you are in bank? Why bank? Why not software? Right? अच्छा हमारे बच्चे को कब से जानते हो? You are in school together? अच्छा. They ask 1000 questions. But by the end of half an hour of interaction, they know more about your friend than you have ever cared to know. I'll tell you, I did not know one of my close friends' family surname for a couple of years because I never bothered to really look at his full name, honestly. It happens. You need that mindset to spend with a time with vocab. That's how you become good at vocab. You don't believe me? Let's do it. Okay. So suppose you take a vacation this year. Now this year, most of my friends are going to either Goa. I don't know about you guys. You can tell me now. Okay, those on YouTube also can tell me. Most of my friends are either going to Goa or they are going to. Those who have some money are going to. Typically, I've seen Maldives or Mauritius and stuff like that. I think Maldives is like more, but Goa, of course, अपना पास में ही है, सस्ता है, so on and so forth. So they are going there, of course. And some of them, of course, are talking about beautiful beaches in Goa and beautiful beaches in Maldives, correct? Now, can we use some other word in place of beautiful beaches? We can use the word pristine. Suppose you're doing vocab and you come across this word pristine. Now spend some time with this word, correct? Shruti, definitely, why not? Rishabh, that's exactly what I'm discussing, okay? So, Sumant, okay? Don't worry. You should be able to do that. हो जाएगा. So let's do some searching, okay? You will not do any kind of cheating, guys. Huh? Just tell me, in how many ways can you say or tell me that the beach was like, beautiful? It was as if nobody had been there in its original form. It was amazing. Can you just use some words and tell me? Pristine basically means in its original position, absolutely प्योर फॉर्म में, ब्यूटीफुल, ऐसा लग नहीं रहा था कोई वहां गया है पहले. You were mesmerized by the beach. Can you use some words, guys? Let me see. Let me check those on YouTube वो क्या बता रहे हैं. Okay. And on the app, you guys also try. Try तो करो. Spend some time with the word, guys. Let's see. क्या बोल सकते हैं? Pristine means absolutely pure condition में. Nobody has been there. ऐसा देख के लगता है कोई गया ही नहीं वहां पे आज तक. Okay. Try now. Ah, very good. So picturesque, very good. Bala Murugan. Udit says serene, untouched. Okay. Ritik says classic beach. चलेगा. Sumant is like थोड़ा बच के बच जा रहा है. Says perfect beach. Okay. और कोई word, guys? Magnificent. Magnificent. Okay. Sort of fine. Let's see. Pulkit, you need 6 months on an average. Marvelous. But remember, guys, by saying marvelous or perfect or awesome or amazing, you are not talking about the same word that this word is. This word basically means untouched. है ना? Now give me 2 or 3 words for untouched. So Hinal says feeling of serenity. Okay. Pulkit says exotic. I need word which means untouched. Untouched के 2-4 सिनोनिम बताओ. Let's spend some time with this word. हाँ, flawless, flawless, flawless. Okay. Immaculate, Pratik, very good. That's what. Absolutely. Yes. Shamika says divine, far-fetched, not directly linked. Undiscovered, virgin beauty, yes. Flawless, हाँ, अब सही रास्ते पे जा रहे हो. Now, let's pause it here, everyone, okay? Let's pause it here. What I want you to do is, क्या करना है देखो. Suppose you are learning this word for the first time. Suppose you have never seen this word before. इसको पहले ड्राइंग रूम में लेके आओ अपने और बिठाओ ड्राइंग रूम में. एंड देन आस्क, कहां से हो भाई, कहां से आ रहे हो, वेयर आर यू कमिंग फ्रॉम, है ना? तो बोलेगा यार मेरे ना पेरेंट का नाम है प्रिस्टिनस एंड प्रिस्टिनस मीन्स ओरिजिनल और इन फॉर्मर शेप और फॉर्मर फॉर्म. ओरिजिनल, प्रिस्टीन कम्स फ्रॉम द पेरेंट का नाम इज प्रिस्टिनस विच मीन्स ओरिजिनल. तो अब हम इससे पूछेंगे अगला क्वेश्चन, अच्छा कोई भाई बहन है? तो ये बोलेगा हाँ है ना, इमैक्युलेट, इंटैक्ट, स्पॉटलेस, अनटच्ड. stainless, taintless, unadulterated, uncorrupted, undebased, unpolluted. हम थोड़ा टाइम स्पेंड करेंगे. ओके, विल स्पेंड सम टाइम. अच्छा, so now we will close our eyes and then we will link. अच्छा, I went to that beach. It was taintless, spotless, intact, unadulterated food, uncorrupted people, unpolluted water. When lockdown was in place in India, water pollution level went down, air pollution level also went down, water became less polluted. Just imagine if Ganga had unpolluted water. Now we are spending time with it. थोड़ा और spend करते हैं. Unsoiled, unspotted, unstained, unsullied, ये दो बार हो गया, untarnished. What did we do? हमने इसके सारे भाई बहन पूछ लिए. We have asked all the brothers and sisters, cousin वगैरह सब. Now we'll spend some time with these words. We'll spend 5 minutes. Do that. Never ever do words in isolation. कभी word अकेले नहीं करना है. हमेशा दो चीजें करनी है. Always ask भाई बहन कितने हैं. कम से कम 5 भाई बहन तो पता होने चाहिए. Never say pristine. If I am using the word pristine, in the back of my mind 5 word और होने चाहिए. Pristine, immaculate, intact, spotless, untouched, stainless, taintless. 5. Spend some time. अच्छा, अब भाई बहन तो पूछ लिया, बट अभी और थोड़ा पूछ सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी कैन आस्क, अच्छा दुश्मन है तुम्हारा, कोई दुश्मन है, यू हैव समबडी हु इज अगेंस्ट यू, तो बोलेगा है ना, समथिंग विच इज स्पॉटी, समथिंग विच इज adulterated, something which is tainted, something which is debased, something which is polluted, soiled or spotted or stained or sullied or tainted or tarnished. ये सारे इसके एंटोनिम हो गए. तो 5 एंटोनिम बना लिया हमने. देखो 5 एंटोनिम बन गए इसके. करेक्ट, 5 क्या ज्यादा ही बन गए. Now how many words we have done? We did at least 10 synonym of pristine and at least 5-6 antonym. This is how you make your vocab grow bigger and faster. So close your eyes, think of beaches which are pristine. Spend some time with words. Correct? I hope you get the point. बात समझ में आ रही है? तो suppose तुम्हारे घर में तुम्हारा एक friend मिलने आया है. Okay? In hostel, if you have been to hostel, I think you must have those friends जो सर्दियों में 2 महीने नहीं नहाते. Brush is occasional or not mandatory for them, brushing their teeth. Use of deodorant, use of clean socks is absolutely optional, not at all necessary. ऐसे फ्रेंड्स होते हैं ना, थोड़े जरूर होंगे तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स. हो सकता है तुम ही हो वो फ्रेंड, ये भी हो सकता है. यू विल नॉट टेल मी दैट ऑफ कोर्स, है कि नहीं. वैसे कॉलेज में वी वर आल्सो लाइक दैट ओनली. मतलब आई विल बी ऑनेस्ट, ऑफ कोर्स taking a bath was optional, brushing teeth was based on the fact if somebody says please do it, है ना. तो हाँ सुमंती, इंजीनियरिंग में सुमंत इज इन बीटेक, तो आई एम प्रीटी श्योर तुम्हारे हॉस्टल में तो बड़े सारे ऐसे होंगे. मतलब होते ही, हर जगह होते हैं ऐसे नमूने. करेक्ट. सपोज एक फ्रेंड आ गया तुम्हारे घर पे, है ना. शामिका सेज अनहेल्दी, या आई डोंट थिंक दे आर अनहेल्दी. दीज फ्रेंड्स आर कॉल्ड uncouth. uncouth. Now, if you learn the word uncouth, तुम्हें strike नहीं करेगा. Now think of the dirtiest friend that you have, dirtiest friend, और उसको बोलो, उसका नाम रख दो uncouth. Associate. Spend some time with the word. Just close your eyes, think of the dirtiest friend you have. I'm pretty sure you have at least one very dirty friend. Never uses deodorant, never brushes teeth on time, never wears clean clothes, never takes bath on time. उसका नाम आज से हो गया uncouth. From today onwards, call the friend uncouth. If you want to understand who is an uncouth person, you should watch this movie called Satya Pe Satta, which has Amitabh Bachchan and 6 of his brothers. It's a very funny movie. These guys were called uncouth people. Now, do you get the idea? Who is an uncouth person? Uncivilized. Absolutely uncivilized. Right? ill-mannered, uncultured, uncultivated, unrefined, unpolished, unsophisticated, Philistine, rough, and so on and so forth. So आज से क्या हुआ? Now your dirty friend is not a dirty friend anymore. He is uncouth. And then spend some 5 minutes with 5 of brothers and sisters of uncouth. Right? You get that? Pulkit, not foolish, not foolish. Do not go away from the meaning of the word. These words are not for foolish people. This is for uncivilized. Do not know how to eat nicely. The person does not know how to sit properly, does not know how to walk on the street, is absolutely unpolished. Now think of antonym. Think of somebody. Suppose you have a friend who is very civilized, very polished, very mannered, dresses like this, can carry himself or herself like this. ऐसे लोग को बोलते हैं couth. I'm pretty sure you have a friend who is very mannered, very polished, very sophisticated. हर ग्रुप में ऐसे लोग होते हैं. Correct? Akshit, yes, plenty of them. Millionaire, billionaire, love, etc. Toothbrush, they don't have synonyms. Yeah. But majority of the English words will have. है कि नहीं? हाँ. So now your friend is a couth person. Your friend is mannered, civilized. देखना जो तुम्हारे कॉलेज फ्रेंड्स होंगे ना, शादियों में गजब तैयार होके आते हैं, जबरदस्त. The same friend who would not brush teeth will be wearing a tuxedo in marriage party, right? They would be wearing sherwani and they'll look so sophisticated. शेव वेव ऐसे बनवा के, दाढ़ी वाड़ी बिल्कुल जेल वेल लगा के, they become all couth. Now spend some time with 5 brothers and sisters of couth. So let's ask, भाई बहन है? हाँ जी है. couth का भाई बहन है ना? Polite, courteous, decorous, gentlemanly, gracious, cultured, cultivated, refined, polished, sophisticated, urbane, mannerly, and whatnot. तो बात समझ आ रही है सबको? 3 रूल आज हम फॉलो कर रहे हैं. फर्स्ट, फाइंड द टारगेट. 333 high frequency word list is a good target. Second, start doing words from them, but spend time with words. Don't do couth is cultured. Couth is cultured and uncouth is not cultured. Don't do that. Spend time. Take the word to your drawing room. Make the word sit there and ask politely, where are you from? Google about the word. Know the history of the word. And think of, and then just go through the 5 synonym, 5 antonym. And very importantly, use them. Majority of us do not build good vocab because we don't use these words. Now you would ask me, how would I use them? Use it in your day-to-day conversation. In place of saying cultured, say couth. In place of saying uncultured, say uncouth. क्या होगा ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा? सामने वालों को समझ नहीं आएगा. Use a synonym immediately. I have tried this a lot. Suppose I'm talking to someone and I say, what an uncouth person he is. And then immediately I say, so uncultured. So that the other person does not feel embarrassed to ask. कभी कभी इनिशियल फेज में यू हैव टू डू इट डेलिबरेटली, बाद में खुद से निकल जाता है. यूज इट इन योर व्हाट्सएप, यूज इट इन योर कॉन्वर्सेशन. Read a lot so that you can see the usage also. But you have to use them. Don't get embarrassed by the fact कि सामने वालों को समझ नहीं आएगा. That's not your problem. At least not right now. Correct? Absolutely. Pulkit has given me a lot of synonyms. Yes, Pulkit. Absolutely. Right? I just was giving you some basic idea. So if you are building your foundation, remember guys, if you are building a foundation, these are the 3 basic rules we are starting with today, but there are multiple other ways of doing it. I will come up with that in the coming classes. Correct? If you found the content useful, leave a like so that you can get recommendations. And if you found the content useful, those on Gradeup app, please rate the session also and let me know what else you want to do. But I will come up with now very interesting way of doing vocab. a lot about it in the coming sessions. Okay, your like will tell me that yes, I should come up with more sessions. Correct? But अभी ये 3 बातें तो आप शुरू करोगे आज से. Right? Thanks a lot for joining us, everyone. Thank you so much for being there. Right? And I will take your leave now, but you must start working on vocab, especially if you're targeting CAT next year. But if you're targeting CAT this year, even if you're targeting CMAT and other exams, you are most welcome to work hard on your vocab. Correct? Akhilesh has given a very hard word. Pulchritude is beautiful, or beauty rather. Okay, Akhilesh doesn't really fit here. But do leave a like if you like the session, guys. I'll see you again. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Sumant. It's about living things, Udit. I just saw your comment. Okay. So I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. And do subscribe. And I'll see you again. Thank you, guys. Bye, everybody.
2 ऑप्शंस है, सिर्फ प्रेप करो या ग्रेडअप के साथ सही प्रेप करो। ये है मिस आरती जासूस, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के इंडिया की सारी फैकल्टी के बारे में सब कुछ पता है।
वेंकट सर की क्लास के कॉन्सेप्ट और नीलम मैम के क्लास के एग्जाम्पल और दीपक सर के वीडियोस में प्रीवियस ईयर्स के क्वेश्चंस।
इतनी फैकल्टी ढूंढ ली, अब तो एग्जाम क्लियर होगा ना?
आई डोंट नो।
आप सिर्फ सही प्रेप कीजिए और एक्सपर्ट फैकल्टी को आप तक लाने के लिए ग्रेडअप है ना।
ग्रेडअप के साथ सही प्रेप है
तो लाइफ सेट है।
Download now.